Hello everybody, and today we're talking about false strikes on YouTube. Now, of course, there has been recently people getting striked like Sandra and Skirmix, and I've actually got striked. Now, this wasn't by Supremacy, but it was by somebody else. Now, I'm going to be getting into it later in the video, but for right now, we're just going to be talking about Supremacy and how he striked Sandra and Skirmix. Now, of course, first we're going to be talking about Skirmix because he was actually the first person to get striked. So whenever Skirmix got striked, he immediately tweeted out the free Robux channel, Supremacy, that I talked about in a video a few months back for making a video claiming that the ROBLOX promo code gets you free Robux has given me a copyright strike despite my video being fair use. And if you go and check, I'm pretty sure the strike is still there because the video is called The Worst Free Roblox Channel, and if you try to go and find the video on his channel now, the video is just gone. So either he deleted the video after it got reinstated, which I don't think he would do, or he still has a strike. Now, basically, if you don't know what a copy strike does or how you get a copy strike, basically, if somebody else's content is in your video, for instance, if you uploaded a movie or something, it would get copy strike down. Now, there's this thing called fair use. I mean, you can criticize somebody and make a commentary video on them, and you could use their commentary, and you could use their content. So you could criticize them like he did Supremacy. But Supremacy obviously false copyright striked him because he was obviously criticizing him in the title of the video. Now, of course, 3 strikes and you're out, so your channel will get terminated after 3 strikes, whether they're false or not false. And obviously, you can counterclaim them, but I personally didn't counterclaim the person who struck me because obviously I can't. I'm not sending this guy all my information. For instance, you have to send them your phone number, where you live, your full legal name. It's just really like, why would you ever give people this information? And basically, before Skirmix got striked and after he uploaded the video, he went live and Supremacy actually donated him about $700. So I'm not sure why Supremacy did that, and I don't know if he charged back or not, because personally I would assume that he charged back, because who donates $700 to someone? I'm not sure if that was a bribery to try to get him to remove the video, but in the end it did get removed because he striked it down anyways. So I actually DM'd Skirmix about this, and apparently the reason that he got striked was because he is a nonce. Now, of course, I personally don't think he's a nonce. I've seen all the evidence, of course, and I just don't think it's true. Now, there's a ton of proof on it, but the proof really doesn't line up because of the consent, etc. And of course, I don't think this is a good reason to copy strike someone, as it's not even true. Now, it seems like Supremacy only really strikes people that have like a really bad history. As you know, Skirmix has a really bad history, and so does Sandra, and that's probably the reason that they actually got striked, and not like people like Neko that really don't have that bad of a history. Because as you may or may not know, Sandra actually had an entire exposed document on her, and I didn't cover a video on it, but she was basically called a racist, etc., and it was really bad stuff on her. So when Sandra actually got striked, she tweeted out, "A user randomly striking my channel and claiming that I'm using his copyrighted content and threatening to strike me 2 times more. Watch out for this dude." And then she shows her history with Supremacy on Twitter, and basically he kind of just said, "Enjoy your strike," and then question mark. Then she obviously confronts him and says, "Cool, abusing the strike system, lol, too bad you can't strike me for nothing, I'm gonna report you." Then he says, "Do you want 2 more?" Because obviously he's referring to after 2 more her channel would be terminated, and she said go ahead, and that she's gonna sue him. Now apparently she's just not doing her research, and then she said apparently this dude has a channel with 400,000 subscribers and is promoting free Robux websites. Now apparently she hasn't seen the rest of his channel because that's not all he does, and she obviously hasn't seen the promo codes, etc. Then get this, she says also an exploiter using Synapse. Like, at this point it's kind of reaching because a lot of people have used Synapse before, and it's not really that big of a deal because in the end it is just a Roblox game, and who cares if you're hacking? Obviously so many YouTubers have used Synapse in the past, including Skirmix and just a ton of other people, and it really does not matter at all. It's just not good to do, and I would rather you not do it, but if you do it, who cares? As long as you're not, doing something extremely bad with it. Now the next thing Sandra does, I do not support at all, because this is just like so bad. Like, why would you ever do this to someone? And basically she posted his Roblox account and said report him, and then uses the reasons to report him as makes Roblox scams on YouTube and strikes random channels. Now none of these are against Roblox terms of service, so if you actually are going to go go and report him, then you need to find something that he actually did wrong according to Roblox terms of service. Now, of course, basically she just sent a ton of people to go and report this dude when he didn't even break any Roblox rules to my knowledge, and she didn't even list any Roblox rules that he broke. And then she goes on to talk about how he promoted the claim.roblox.net site, and obviously this is a scam, don't go to that, and if you do go at your own risk, and it's not my fault if you get hacked. But basically it's just that you generate a code, and obviously the code is not going to work, and it's just a scam. Then inside of his videos, she says if you look closely at his videos too, you can clearly see him editing the clip. His mouse teleports when he redeems the code at about 4:52 in this YouTube video if you want to see for yourself. Now obviously he does clip it because he obviously wants people to think it's real when it's not. Now the last tweet on the situation that she made said, "Since you are ignoring my DMs at Supremacy, you have submitted a false copyright claim on my YouTube channel. This is illegal. It is also illegal to scam minors and kids online. If you don't remove the claim, I'm going to take you to court." And then she just posts a link showing the legislation inside the UK area about copyright infringement and false copyright strikes. Now that we went over that situation, let's just go ahead and talk about my situation with my copyright strike. Now, as of now, the copyright strike is completely gone, but I'll be getting into that later. For right now, I got an active copyright strike, and it's of course my first copyright strike. I've never gotten one before, and basically it was for my YouTube video called Roblox YouTuber Scams Fans. So basically this was just talking about the friend situation with Uzi. Now, of course, even if it was false or untrue or whatever you think it is, personally I still believe what I said inside of the video, but even if it was false or whatever, it should not be a copyright strike. Now, the reason I got the copyright strike in the first place was because apparently, and I didn't even know this, but I put his YouTube channel inside of my thumbnail. Now, obviously I'm not going to show my thumbnail because I'm not trying to get this video striked, and I want no chance at all of this being striked because all I'm doing is criticizing him and why he did this. So basically I put his YouTube channel inside my thumbnail, and it was just his screenshot of his YouTube channel and his profile picture. Now, of course, apparently you can't do this. Apparently that's infringing people's copyright. Now, he took down my entire video because of the thumbnail. I already don't agree with that. I already think that's dumb. But you can't have somebody's channel inside of your thumbnail. That in itself is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Now, like I was saying before, the strike is now gone. The video is unlisted because I made a deal with him. He would remove the strike if I unlisted the video. Now, the reason I think this was in bad faith is because a week beforehand, obviously I didn't see the message, but he did contact me to delete the video. Now, the reason I think he copy striked it in the first place is because he wanted the video removed, or he wanted it down. Now, I think he just chose anything he could because obviously it was fair use, so he couldn't choose that I was actually infringing his copyright, but he was just using whatever excuse he could to take down my video. Now, obviously I took the deal because I don't want to strike on my channel, and it's not even worth it in the end. But I was just letting you guys know this because I really wanted everybody to know what kind of person he is. Anyways, if you guys don't like false copyright strikes or copyright strikes in general that are dumb, make sure you guys go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe for more because I post content like this every other day. Obviously I did miss a day, but I'm just going to continue doing what I do. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this and learned something new about copyright issues. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like the video, follow me on Twitter, join my Discord down below. But most importantly, again, like the video. And goodbye.
Got my eyes on a computer screen, trying to work my digits in. I fidget with my lettering, but never with my sentences. I pause and check the clock, and it appears it's 6 a.m. again. Another night wasted or another day finished, and my mind is steady running in place. I don't want to fall asleep, cause I got so much to say, but I don't want to stay awake and keep exhaustion at bay.